Okay, guys, day 50. What is it? Day 50. Day 50 what? Day 55. Day 55 on this cut. Everything so far is going good today, except I don't feel very well. I feel pretty sore. Maybe today should have been a rest day, but we're just going to go ahead and do back. So I think I think that's the best option right now is to do back, to be honest. And just kind of push through the way I'm feeling right now. But so far everything's been going good. Like calories have been good. Sleep's been kind of trash. That's the only thing I need to get better at, just so I can recover better. That's the only thing, really. But just like really be cautious with it. Like when you're in your diet down phase, man. Like if you, and this goes for women too. Like guys, if you guys have kids and you have Doritos around, or say you go to your mom's, like, and this is for teenagers, right? Too. Like say you're at mom's and your mom buys Doritos, and then you see a bunch of Doritos, you see a Doritos bag, like be really cautious. Like I'll notice people, I used to do this too, like, oh, it's okay. I'm just going to pick a handful of Doritos and eat it. But then they don't count it and they don't weigh it out. But then a few minutes later or a couple hours later, they're like, well, yeah, you know what? Those Doritos, I'm going to get some more. And before you know it, you have 600 calories of Doritos. And so you got to be really cautious with it, guys. And I've done it. Like right now, I'm kind of struggling with it. My mom has Doritos at her place, so when I'm back there, I see the Doritos, and I find myself almost going over and like having a couple without count. I'm like, nope. If I'm gonna eat it, I gotta count it. So you just to be really cautious with it. But it's just one of those things where like your mind, you're not really thinking about it, and you just do it too. Like I've had that happen where I just walk in the kitchen, I just grab Doritos and snack on it, and then I go, wait, I had to count that. Like, why did I just do that? And it took me a while to control that and to be like, when I'm about to go for something, I'm like, I gotta count it. And some people say it's, I don't want to look food as like, I don't want to look at food as numbers, but in a weight loss context, if you guys want to get shredded, I mean, you're gonna have to. There's no way around it. You're just gonna have to count your calories because, for example, if you're off even by 250 calories a day, that adds up. And you're not going to lose as much weight, or you're not going to lose weight at all. So it's like you got to be accurate. You have to weigh it out. You have to make sure you know everything that's in it. And when you scan it, that it's correct. The macros are all correct. And there's just no way around it. You have to do it, unfortunately. But I think that's the only thing that sucks. But once you get it down and you get locked into it, it becomes second nature. It's like riding a bike with no training wheels, or you know learning how to wipe your butt as a kid. It's like if gradually it just becomes the normal thing. Now you know how to wipe your butt. Now you know how to ride a bike without training wheels. Now you know how to count your calories without even thinking about it, and you're just doing it. So anyways, let's go in there, get the back blown out and get started, and try to have a good back day and a good workout. So let's get in there and get started. And I'm gonna start switching some things up. One thing I noticed is I went back and watched a lot of my old videos, and I noticed that I'm not mixing it up enough. Meaning, like I'm not doing drop sets. I'm not doing, like, my intensity is not higher. Like when I'm talking about changing things up, I'm talking about the intensity of the workout and the like for example, like drop sets, or going up heavier into failure, and like I'm meaning the intensity, right? I noticed my intensity hasn't been there, and I need to really change that and get better. And we really need to change it up. Maybe do some drop sets and stuff like that, and then maybe not take much rest time in between. Let's keep that heart rate up right now. Let's have a workout where we keep our heart rate up more, and have more of a um keep that heart rate in like 125 to 135 range, so we're burning more fat, and we're just like, okay, let's hit again. okay, get these 30 seconds. Let's hit it again instead of doing 3 to 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Let's do that and just kind of switch it up. That's what I like doing. So it's time to kind of switch it up. So that's what we're gonna do today. See you in there. Let's go ahead and check what we're looking like. Still looking, in my opinion, I feel like I'm looking the same, but let me take these off. Look like I'm about to go to some type of party. But good little back day. So I didn't record everything, but everything, just the pull downs. I did do back rows on the Smith machine because I was like warming up and then I went ahead and did those. But there was just too many people around to record. And like I said, I'm here to work out, not 100% record everything. So try to record as much as I can, but everyone else working out comes first before the recording. So, I mean, everything's going good. I'll probably just catch up with you guys later. I'll probably come back to the gym later to do cardio. But yeah, I'll just probably just catch up with you guys later. Well, it is to the end of the day, and it is chilly outside, so it's gonna get down to about 38 degrees tonight. So we'll see how tonight goes in here. I think we'll be pretty warm. But let's go ahead and open the calorie tracker. And today another good day. I didn't really hit the goals I wanted to hit, but we went to 1888 for 191 grams of protein. I still got to get that fat down. So I know where I need to get the fat down. And a lot of it's coming from a lot of the cheese that I'm eating. So I need to get rid of the cheese and maybe get some type of low fat cheese. But hey, everything's going good. We're doing good. And another freaking good day, man. So can't really complain. Good lift. But that's to my next kind of thought is I'm downloading Battlefield 6. And guys, I know Battlefield 6 coming out, Call of Duty's coming out, but that's still no excuse to not go to the gym, right? So I've been seeing this a lot, and I have a friend that tells me like I'm too busy to go to the gym, and I'm like, what do you mean you're too busy? And he's like, well, I work, and then when I get home, and I'm like, and then he's like, by the time I get done, blah blah blah, then I don't have time to go to the gym, and I'm like, well, do you scroll on your phone for like an hour or two? Like I've seen you like on your phone, or I've seen you playing games for hours. Like, well, so why can't you cut into some of that and go to the gym? Well, by the time that it's just too late, and I don't want to go. And it's like, no, you just don't want to go. Like, there's a guy that goes to my gym who works freaking 12 hours, works tons of overtime, and has a family, and gets his kids to events, and him and his wife both go to the gym, and they don't use it as an excuse. Like there's sometimes where he goes because he even has to work a night shift. He's a air traffic control person, and then sometimes at night he even has to go to the gym. And the dude still goes to the gym every day except for Sundays because he's a member of the Church of Jesus Christ. So on Sundays is the only day he doesn't go because it's like a day that you're supposed to spend with God and your family and all that. So, but dude, he goes all the freaking time. And so I'm looking at this and I see these games coming out, and I see people will spend gladly 3 or 4 hours on a game, or sit there and even doom scroll for 3 or 4 hours on TikTok, but then say they're too tired to go to the gym. But then you're scrolling for like 3 or 4 hours. So why aren't you sleeping? If you would have went to bed early instead of spending that time scrolling for 3 hours, then you could have got up earlier and go hit the gym before work. So like there's no excuses. And I see it so much. And like with me starting this job coming up, like I'm still gonna be hitting the gym. Like it's gonna be my thing. And you know what? I might work this job for a long time, or I might even just work it for 6 months and then travel for 6 months. I don't know. This is kind of one of those jobs where once you get this kind of job, you probably should just keep it because it's so good of a job and so good pay and benefits and hours, and everything's just so good that you should probably just keep it. But and just take your vacation time to go travel. But maybe I'll work it for just a couple of years and then take a couple of years off and go travel. But even when traveling, I'm hitting the gym consistent. Even on if I go on vacation, I'm still gonna be hitting the freaking gym. And yeah, but part of it's because I love it and I love to do it, but also it's because I'm disciplined. In that aspect of it, I am disciplined. It's kind of harder with the whole diet situation, but I don't log in as much. And cardio, I could be doing a lot better on my cardio. Let's be honest here. But it's just you either do it or you don't, and stop using excuses of like, well, I really don't have time, but I'm gonna sit here for two hours scrolling on TikTok. Go hit a lift for 30 minutes, then go hit cardio for 30 minutes and doom scroll while doing cardio. Pretty easy. It's not hard. You do low intensity on a bike and you can sit there and doom scroll, or you can sit there and do whatever for 30 minutes on on your phone or play games. Like I'm gonna get the new Xbox handheld that's coming out, and the only reason I'm getting that one because it's more powerful than the Steam Deck, or I would probably just stick with the Steam Deck. But I want to be able to play the newer games that are coming out, so I need more powerful. But I'm gonna be playing on that handheld while doing cardio. So it's like I'm getting my game time in, but still doing cardio. Does that make sense? But anyways, just don't let stuff distract you from the goals you want to achieve. You want to lose weight, you want to hit the gym, you want to be, you want to look good, then freaking do it. Don't let your brain win when it's like, oh, just scroll here for 2 hours. If it comes down to it, delete those apps so you don't sit there and scroll for 2 hours. You know, it's this is one of those things that I don't know. You got to do it if you want it. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. I know it's different from yesterday's video. Kind of just trying different styles, different camera setups, different things. Kind of just seeing what we want to do. So we'll see you guys tomorrow on the next video. And just keep going hard and getting hard. We'll see you guys tomorrow.